Hey guys, Stan Dale, President of Florida Suncoast Chapter. Hope you're doing well. Hey, let me dive right into it. We have a lot to talk about today, and the calendar's getting full, but we have some really special events I want to try to focus on and sort of give you some information about that. By the time you get this, it's going to be Tuesday, February the 3rd. So just to remind you that tonight, the 3rd, is the Tampa Clearwater meeting. When we go into the 5th, we have the Naples Motor Film Festival. We've got a little information out on that. Really don't know how many folks we're going to have attend, but I'm going to put it on. It's on the calendar. Check it out if you're down in that neighborhood. We have 4 events on the 7th of February. That's the Sarasota Cars and Coffee. With that, the 2002 Forever Group is going to be visiting the Sarasota Cars and Coffee and then departing for their cookout, picnic, or activities for the day. And we have the Strawberry Shortcake Drive, the 4th annual Strawberry Shortcake Drive. This is the Z's and the FSC group get together. They're heading out to on some curvy farm roads to Plant City for some strawberry shortcake and I think probably stuff like milkshakes and all that good kind of stuff. Probably going to have a couple of strawberries with it. It would be my imagination, but it's a really cool event. So the 4th annual drive out there. They're going to launch that at 10:30 from the Cars and Coffee in Sarasota on the 7th. On the 7th, I'll remind you too that we have the Cars and Coffee at Tioga Town Center. That's one of the Mary Beth events put together. Also on the 7th, it's Cars on 5th down in Naples. And on the 7th also is the classic BMW car show, BMW of Ocala. So that's out there for the 7th. On the 8th, we have the Gainesville Cars and Coffee. On the 12th, we have the Florida Suncoast and the ZSCCA Sarasota Monthly Lunch. That's a Thursday. And then Friday the 13th is the Revs Institute Tour and lunch. Lunch this time is going to be at Mickle Bob's. Great place for barbecue and the like. Right there close to the airport in Naples. So sign up for that Revs tour. It is a blast. Bring your camera. No flash, but bring your camera. You'll see some amazing things. On the 14th, there are 3 events. Jacksonville Caffeine and Octane, the Southwood Cars and Coffee up in Tallahassee, and then also the Lakeland Cars and Coffee at Fields. So go see Damien there and John at those 3 different Cars and Coffees spread across the northern plan. And I'll just tell you about the 19th. That is the North Meets South at Appalachia, Florida. That one's full, but just put it on the calendar. A reminder of those participants coming up on the 19th of February. I'm going to jump ahead. March the 7th, go ahead and get your RSVP in. We're going to Dr. Color Chip Factory and Tour and lunch over in Lake Park, which is West Palm Beach. And the drive on that one has a surprise. Bring your cameras because you will want to be a part of this drive to and from the Dr. Color Chip thing in West Palm Beach. I'll jump down to March 8th, which is the big show. Entries for the big show close on the 14th of February. So if you haven't gotten your BMW registered, you need to get it in. We always have a good turnout there, but it's a little slow in getting the registrations done. Let's get them done and get them in. And make that just a continual top show for our BMW chapter. I'll tell you about 2 things coming up. The BMW Invasion is in West Palm Beach on April the 4th. That's the Saturday before Easter. I'm looking for a half a dozen select cars to go on the show line there for the Invasion. If you think you've got one, please email me, call me, smoke signals, text me something. I'm looking for some really nice pieces of equipment to go in there. Some unusual stuff. It could be color, it could be style, it could be mods. But I'm looking for some really nice stuff. We always show up some really nice stuff there. Now let me tell you about newly. It's not even on the, I don't think it's even out on the internet yet, but or on our sign up. The Spring Mountain Drive, we're going to call it the Spring Mountain Drive Limited, because it's going to be limited to 15 cars, no more. Once we get 15, we're done. It's going to leave April the 9th is a Thursday. We're leaving April the 9th. We're heading up. We'll stay overnight in middle Georgia, and then we'll head on up into the Maggie Valley area. We'll have dinner. We'll have dinner reservations. we're gonna see the vintage at the showgrounds there in Maggie Valley on Saturday. We're gonna do a Tail of the Dragon drive, and then we have 2 optional drives. You can pick one or the other. We'll have one drive that'll take us over to Alcoa, Tennessee, and then we have a separate drive that'll take us back to Deals Gap. And then some will come home on Sunday, some will come home on Monday, some will stay over in Alcoa, Tennessee, some will come back to Maggie Valley. The hotel that we use, Creekside, is opening exclusively for us, nobody else. And but the RSVPs are going to have to be really quick. So if you think you might be interested, pay attention and get in. The first 15 cars that register will be it. After that, there is no waiting list. And I'm going to tell you right now, we probably now only have space for 9 more cars. So if that makes you interested, watch it as it comes out on the net. It'll be listed as the Spring Mountain Drive Limited. You'll want to be a part of that. Well, a lot of things happening, and I'm working on the garage flooring decision. Almost there, and once I have the design, I'll be ready probably to show you next week what that looks like. And probably will finalize on what vendor we use to do the garage flooring. So if you got pictures of the garage floor you think I need to see your designs, how about sharing those with me and make your recommendations, and we'll sort of go from there. Right now we're thinking black with white design, black with red design in it. So give me your ideas or your feedback. You can do it in suggestions down below. And as always, if you want to get this early, you can like and subscribe, and you'll get this video a day early. Until then, as we always say, happy motoring, y'all. See you soon. Bye now.